in our minds, and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this three-game. Digging in now, John Fusco. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fusco.
0-1 the count. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Fusco. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fusco is hitting over 400. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Leading off the inning, Luis Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one. If we're but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the.
Ready once again, John Fusco.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Right fielder.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now the runner's tied for third.
Stand up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. And here's Jose Peraza.
The batter number 9. Second baseman. Jose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, John Fusco. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Fusco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flying towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you've said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Fusco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready for another chance? Luis Delgado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive it.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Yency Almonte will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, John Fusco. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the base.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in the bat and they can go deep.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Now here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Arenado has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball, that's
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 26 for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Striding in for the Rockies, John Fusco. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
Come on, baby, you're up.
this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
and the throw is in time to get him to retire. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jake Marisnick.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch runs up and gets this one down. And he is in there. Digging in, Kevin Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to first. Spin throw to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half. And here's Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jose Peraza.
The 1-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. John Fusco.
John Fusco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, John Fusco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Hart has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Tolles in pursuit. The 0-2 once more. Hard liner to center field. Marisnick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Tolles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Shoots this one over to first. Fusco takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yency Almonte earns win number 7 on the season. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 10th. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The first baseman, number 19. God. Fusco.
This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So striding in, John Fusco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
National League, the first baseman, John Fusco.
First offering on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman,
and he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Fusco leads off second with nobody out. Runner breaks for third.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
Here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best? Stepping into the box, Edgar Ornelas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1, here it comes. Albies throws it in. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, John Fusco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ornelas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, John Fusco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Paul Goldschmidt will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The American League All-Stars took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of We are set to bring you baseball. Justin Napier gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Calderon is there, one away. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over.
In now for Colorado, John Fusco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fusco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Chavez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Pitch is popped up. Fusco is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, John Fusco.
19.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, John Fusco.
19. John Fusco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Left fielder, number 22.
Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there he goes towards second. His foot in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Nolan Arenado, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitting us to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
All right, he's up.
Runner goes for third. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game.
Now in the box, Steve Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Chicago Cubs.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
3 hours and 17 minutes.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the... Standing in, John Fusco. He will lead this one off today.
The first baseman, John Fusco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-2.
Bryant.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in, John Fusco. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if that...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around.
Settling in now, Mauricio Calderon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Calderon. 1-1-1-1.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Fusco has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had...
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. Step on the back for one. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. So striding forward now, John Fusco. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
With one swing at a bat, he puts himself in the 2020 club. I'm not going to hate him.
Coming to the plate now, John Fusco. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mauricio Calderon. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. Just haven't been up to the task so far on this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll step on first himself. John Fusco will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Fusco, the runner at second with one away. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to left field. Calderon facing back to the track. That's in the basket. A home run.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Rockies put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Antonio Senzatella earned his 9th win of the year. Now from the Windy City. Into the box, John Fusco. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hand.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
There we go. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week. 8 days, now we're on 11.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. At the plate, John Fusco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch.
There you go. You're here. You're here.
Baez ranging to his right, and there's out number 2. The pitcher, Richie Handy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now, attempt here. And he's safe. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. 2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, former National League MVP, Chris Bryant. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the left-handed thrower, Mike Montgomery. Into right field, that's a base hit. and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Fusco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In now, John Fusco.
The first baseman, number 19, John Fusco.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calderon is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, John Fusco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Tuesday night baseball. Now at the plate, John Fusco. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on? At the plate, John Fusco. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike one. Snell is, as you may be aware, pitching here looking for his 100th career win. And in today's game, that's nothing to sneeze at. Behind 0-2 now. Fusco, a 22-year-old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to do.
Standing in, Austin Hedges, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to first. To his right, Fusco. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up for the Stros, Miles Straw, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, John Fusco, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Fusco. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Jason Takahashi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his... Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, John Fusco. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was...
In to score, the runner from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
8-6, the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Lester Vesperis gets the win in relief, his second of the year. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Ready now, John Fusco. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime baseball.
For Colorado, the first baseman, John Fusco.
First offering on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye? Standing in, Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 26.
This is on the ground over the first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Now at the plate, John Fusco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Fusco stands at second with no outs. Runners on his way to third, to first.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now at the plate, MrRa9eR. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. MrRa9eR goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams.
Riding in once again, John Fusco.
John Fusco.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Fusco is exactly a .400 hitter.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the...
Now to the plate, John Fusco earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hampson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, John Fusco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit
go hard, go hard, go hard.
Altuve to his right. He has it, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Jason Takahashi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. That is second rate.
Shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Lined up with. Ready for another shot now, John Fusco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Lying to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Up next for Colorado.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Colorado Rockies blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Noah Syndergaard earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, his 13th. On a balmy summer night. Digging in now, John Fusco. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, Dero.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup. Stepping into the box, John Fusco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Wow, and it eats him up a bit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. So 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third. So the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. It's a grand slam.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He's up.
Ready once again, John Fusco. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Gone down the line. To his left, Fusco. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the digging in and looking for more, John Fusco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So stepping in, MrRa9eR. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 2-2, here it is. Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman, and now a diving tag as he hangs. Ready for another chance? Pablo Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Gets this one down. Fusco fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, John Fusco. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, MrRa9eR. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scored. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Every batter is going to get some.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. On the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-3, the final score. The Rockies scored a lucky 13 in this one.
Please drive home safely.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, John Fusco.
Liner toward right center. Marte is there, 2 gone. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the book.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A 5-0 finish tonight.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
On a perfect summer. Into the box now, John Fusco. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young player.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The tag, and he's hauled out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Digging in, Colin Moran. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Moran.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and they get the double play. So striding in, John Fusco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ray Galindo. He singled his last time up.
Ray Galindo.
Third, this could be 2. Arenado has it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Fusco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retired. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, John Fusco. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right into the shift. Fusco is up with it, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Final line score. First for the victorious Knights. 2 runs.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yency Almonte, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can put some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, John Fusco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a runner on first with one out now. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. The glove by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got. Coming to the plate now, John Fusco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced it. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down. Strikes to start the inning. Fusco comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot.
Leading off the inning, John Fusco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To his left, Salas. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. 0-2, here it is. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely. 10-6, the final score in this game. Pittsburgh put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Ryan Hernandez gets the win in relief. His